we do with the Preakness, AB? Obviously, the Kentucky Derby winner not in this race. What are we looking at here?
Well, it's tough because really nobody knows the answer to that, right? Usually we have some pretty big, favorites that are coming into it, and it's an open field, right? So it really is. Like, I wish I had a better answer for you, but I do not want to lead you astray on this one. So, yeah.
We'll ask you closer to race time. How about that?
Yeah, for sure.
That answer was like, you can ask all you want. I ain't going to have a better answer.
Right,
Yeah, I got nothing for you on that one. Barbara Bush, that's what we're going with.
How about let's go early voting at 6-1. That's a pretty good name.
There we go. All right. You know what? Hey, getting out of bed, going to hit the votes. Yeah, I'm with it.
Or wait, here's a good one: Skippy Longstocking.
That's cute.
Solid.
That's cute. All right, let's. What about golf?
Cute.
Let's go to golf. Can we do that? PGA Championship. Yes. All right, AB. This is always hard for me because I don't ever know how or who or I don't know how to bet golf.
I know how to lose a bunch of money. Here's
right, because if you pick one person, you're one person, great.
Here's the bad plan. Pick like 4 guys to finish in the top 10, then none of them do it.
Then none do, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Look, it's a lot like betting NASCAR, right? Because you have so many that it's difficult to pick one person to win. Like, it's very, very hard to do that. But you do have odds, okay? So they're working in your favor. So if you're looking at, to win the PGA Championship, all right, John Rahm's the favorite, plus 1,200, with Scotty Scheffler, plus 1,200, Justin Thomas, plus 1,600, Rory, plus 1,600. So essentially what you could do, you could take the top 4, top 5 people, put the same amount of money on that, and now you've kind of layered yourself with 5 dudes who are, projected to be right there at the top. So you've got a shot there. And then, like Brett was saying, you can look at, top 5s, top 10s. You can also, another good way to do it is looking at day-to-day matchups, right? So depending on the book that you use, you'll see, Scotty Scheffler versus Cam Smith, right? And Scheffler's minus 115. So you could kind of approach it that way. And once you kind of get a round in and you see how these guys are hitting the ball, how they're putting, how their short game looks on the course, you'll get a better idea. So instead of trying to project the whole thing out, you just take this thing day by day.
Yeah, so that's what I did. Like, I blew my whole budget on the Masters on guys to win. And then I had I had enough going, like, on the first round stuff that I would accumulate some more. But, yeah, it's, as you say, it's much smarter to bet it round by round, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you guys who are either, long off the tee or really well at putting and, you see how the weather's affecting the course. Yeah, you could get just a much better feel. You're right.
Allan Bell with us on 3HL. How is NBA and NHL betting going? Are we seeing high volume there, or is football just so dominant that a lot of people just bet football and then go dormant for a while?
No. These are numbers. They're breaking records every single month across every single state. It's unbelievable, right? And you're seeing it. It kind of correlates with TV ratings as well. So we're seeing both the NHL and the NBA are both up. And I think, look, let me say this: it's a good thing. Right? Because we're now appreciating each sport. It used to be NFL draft, NFL schedule, and we just talk nonstop about that, right? And it's like, no, man, the NBA playoffs are phenomenal. The Stanley Cup playoffs are awesome. So it's opening it up to a lot of casual fans who really wouldn't pay attention. And even if, you have just a couple bucks, it's getting your attention. I think it's a good thing. And we're seeing really great playoffs so far, too.
Yeah, we are. What you got tonight, AB? Let's get straight to it. I'm to play around.
Blay, here's the question. All right, so here is the question. I wanted to bring this to you because you are the basketball expert. All right, so we're looking at a game tonight, Heat Celtics. All right, a total 204. Heat are what? 2-point favorites.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, man, I know that unders have been coming in massively in the NBA playoffs, 65, 66%. But I feel like if there's any time in a series that an over is going to hit, it's going to be a game 1 or game 2 because you're kind of coming in loose. The total's going to be low. We're only sitting at 204. But, okay, so I'm going with the over on this one because I don't want to split between 2, plus or minus either way. Both these teams, ironically, are exactly the same.
Right.
You look at them, their last 5 games, they're both 3-2. In the playoffs, they're both 8-3. The points that they're averaging in the playoffs, Boston 108, Miami 107. Here's the thing. They're great defensively, except rebounding. Both of these teams, oddly, are not very good at rebounding at all. So I think we're going to get some second-chance opportunities in the glass, steal some cheap points. Yeah, I'm going to roll with the over here, but I'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah, I think you hitting it right on the head. I think it's going to come down to the series overall is who can stay healthiest the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like with Boston having Williams in and out, Marcus Smart being questionable. Of course, he's going to play, but still, you just never know, man. So, and then with Miami, Kyle Lowry, what are you going to get from him? Is Duncan Robinson ever going to see the floor? Is he done? Like you got guys filling in like the kid Strus, like he can really play. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, man. I think you're totally right. And that's what I was going to ask you. That's the funny thing. Must be bettors thinking alike. I was going to ask you about, man, the over finally got to hit. When they've set it so low that at some point it's got to hit. Like you said, game one, kind of a fill-out game, but I think more so a fill-out game offensively than it is defensively. So I'm with you on that, man. I think the over hits on this too, man.
100%, man. I agree.
I just bet it, but I almost bet $4,100, which I was like, how am I going to win $7,800?
That would have been real.
I was like 41.00. I was like, man, I'm all in with AB.
Man,
we're
exactly.
getting down. I love it.
My wife just had a wreck.
Man, what? Hey, now, AB, you got we action packed. We were off yesterday. We're action packed tonight. We got hockey. Tampa Bay in Florida, St. Louis in Colorado. What we looking at?
So all right. So there's going to be two good games. Look, obviously the Tampa Bay, and Florida game should be a little bit tighter. Colorado, nothing against St. Louis. Colorado's just that good, right? But the hard part with both of these is the price. Like Colorado, if you want to take them just to win the game on the money line, it's minus 230.
Right.
Even if you want to take Florida, it's minus 160. So you kind of have to play around a little bit with these numbers. And here's what I did with them. All right. So in the first game, Tampa Bay and Florida, I think the Panthers win this game. But I did a little same game parlay here. I'm going to go with the Panthers money line. They win the game and over 4.5. Between both teams.
Like that.
Gets you down to around minus 120. Now the second one, I definitely think the Avalanche win. So I'm going to take them Avalanche win in regulation and both teams to score, and that brings your juice down all the way to minus 125. So yeah, like that's the hard part is that you're going to see some big juices in these Stanley Cup playoffs the further that we go. And it gets tough, man, because you lose one minus 230, dude, you are mad.
Yes, you are. You are. You got anything to look ahead to as far as the game tomorrow, since we won't get to talk to you as far as NBA goes?
Yeah. So all right. So
Golden State.
State. Look, I kind of feel the same way in that game in terms of the over because I think, so you're going to have Dallas coming in that really, quote unquote, shouldn't have won that series, right? What everyone was saying. So they're coming in feeling it, right?
Right.
Golden State, it's not like they're really like a lockdown defense. Like they just have played terrible offensively pretty much through the playoffs.
Yep, just turning the ball over.
So it's like I don't want to take them minus 5. Like I can't trust it at all, but I also don't want to ride Dallas because that's the one time where Golden State just turns up, right? So I think I'm going to roll with the over 214 as well. I'm with you, man. Like at some point, these overs have to hit. And look, these series will lock down defensively as we go along. But in game ones, I'm going to roll it. So, I'll roll with the over tonight and the over tomorrow night. What do you think?
I feel the same way. I think going deeper into the series with the coaches that you got, like in Steve Kerr, you got Mike Brown, who needs to make a good impact before leaving Sacramento, who's a defensive-minded coach. We saw what Jason Kidd did as far as adjustment goes, the adjustment that he made to Devin Booker, not letting him score. So I think as it goes on, I think the coaches feel this game out. The players play this game. They just go and get loose. So I'm spot on. I'm with you, man. I'm going over too, AB.
I love it, man. I'm with you. Yeah, I think that they just come loose, man. Like this is the game where you're playing with house money. Game one is the one. Like just go out. Let's put some points up. We'll see what's up. Let's fill them out. It'll get tighter as it goes.
There we go.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play.
That's what we do.
Thank you, AB. Good stuff, brother. Appreciate you.